Here's Taft's versus Christopher. Christopher Cuomo.
I like Dua Lipa.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. My daughter is a singer.
I would let her.
And she would sing Dua Lipa. And I love what she does.
I don't know her
some
songs.
people will say, oh no, too sexy, it objectifies. But I'm telling you, I watched my daughter and her kind of resonating with the vibe, you know, and the empowerment principle of it.
I don't know the songs,
I loved it.
I would let her shit in my mouth if she were.
Where does that come from?
I like
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're sending Cuomo Friedland clips?
So the mafia tried to kill your dad or not?
No.
Why are you filibustering? Why is it made up?
Is filibustering.
Okay, so what happened?
Do you know what that word means?
Yeah?
What?
You read the phone book in Congress so that black people can't vote or something? I don't know.
Gonna tell you to come on during the Japan trip just like last time. I was supposed to have Adam on, but they were too fucking fancy to come on the stream alongside Brandon when they were in LA. They were in LA recently. He's kind of yoked. Chris Cuomo, kind of. He's absolutely yoked as fuck. Cuomo takes so many weird, almost homophobic jabs at the hose. Oh wow, I didn't realize he was a cum boy, dude.
I think that's what they say. If you're not baptized in the Catholic Church,
you should not confuse.
If you don't let a guy with some dress put.
That's really nice.
No, come on.
You make fun of an old guy with who's trying to do the right thing.
Who, this guy?
Yeah.
The
Francis?
Argentine?
Francis?
He's the man.
You don't like him?
He's the man.
Well, you just made fun of him for being in a dress.
All of them are in dresses. All your guys are in dresses.
I'll tell you what.
I don't mean to be offensive, but you
did mean to be offensive.
You go to a place
succeeded.
where guys are wearing dresses.
I'm going to look.
Oh my God, he's getting mad and defending Catholicism? What the fuck is this? What is this fucking interview, dog? That's hilarious.
I'm not saying it's bad or good. I'm a modern man.
I'm still here, but I'm also in my own space.
That was just an objective fact about the dresses.
It's not a dress.
What is it?
It's called a cassock.
It's a dress, bro.
It's not a dress. I mean, just the waistline alone makes it not a dress. In fact, on the way down to...
I think that's what they say. If you're...
Okay, fuck it. I'll watch it. God damn it. Fuck you. Fucking assholes. Here.
If you're not baptized in the Catholic Church.
Where's the imperialism? Oh, Fredo moment timestamp?
There's zero chance you can make me laugh if I don't want to.
Okay.
But if you want, I'll participate.
Okay.
I love comedy.
All right. So
I'm a Friedland fan.
You famously said that the name...
Wait, he says he's a Friedland
Fredo
fan?
was like the N-word for Italians.
Yes, that was a mistake.
Isn't that actually just the N-word? Because I hear a lot of y'all boys saying that.
It's a different word, but here's what I got wrong.
You didn't laugh, but that was pretty funny. You think that was funny or not?
I'd give you like a C-.
No, because you were getting like, you were like, you
no,
thought
I don't do it. I'm open.
What's
open. You don't see this.
Italophobic, or what is it called?
In this country, you had a culture of oppression that was unique to black Americans. Yeah. But I made a mistake that is a very common mistake, which is that all pain is personal, and if it matters to you, it matters as much as anything else. And that's not true. Now we have a politics where if somebody's worried that what's happening to them is...
Wait, what? No way. He did not fucking say it's woke culture. That's the reason why he got misinterpreted.
It's unfair. It matters more than any other unfairness anywhere else. And that's what you see in all of our politics now, which is just who's worse, what's more egregious, what's more offensive.
I think Joe's got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wake up, honey. Hassan is debating a comedy podcast again. First of all, the comedy here derives from Adam Friedland being a comedian and asking unhinged and silly fucking questions to Christopher Cuomo, who's taking it seriously. So obviously, I'm not criticizing what Adam is saying here. I'm criticizing how he took it seriously and then turned around and fucking tried to defend the Fredo thing in the funniest way possible.
sick.
Are you going to vote for Joe Biden?
I think.
When you say he's sick, you mean that he's dying?
No, I think he's awesome.
Oh.
He has a Corvette and stuff. When
He
he
does.
put out that campaign video where he's
The
like,
Corvette that he parks right by the box of classified documents he wasn't supposed to have?
I guess so. But when he said, he's like, I just love my car and I love like driving fast. I was like, this guy's got the election
very
in the
American.
bag. People are going to eat that shit up.
I don't think it's wrong that they do, by the way. I think it's very good for our leaders to identify with our interests and our passions. I think that's important. I think we've gotten away from that. They're like such a rare class. It's so much so that when it does happen, we exaggerate how good it is, like AOC. AOC with the, I was a bartender and I was this, and all of a sudden there's so much attachment to how, hey, I can identify with that, I get it, I know, that like she gets way too much love for that and not enough scrutiny of what she's actually doing in Congress.
Wait, you're saying people like her because she's a bartender?
I think people like her for a lot of reasons, but I think one of the main attachments to her was that there was a relatability to her experience. And I think what that can do is throw you off in terms of assessing her productivity.
She wins the elections.
I know, but the question is why? You can win elections.
She's
for
not
good
winning
reasons
because
or
she's
bad
a
reasons.
bartender. That's not. Come on, that's. Do you think there were guys that were like on Tinder, like in NYC, like 8 years ago, who were like just like turned on a TV and saw her, and then they're like, I think I fucked the president. I think this chick I met 8 years ago, some guy in Bushwick, he's like, I'm pretty sure I fucked the president.
That is the Bushwick accent
Yeah.
now. Do you find AOC attractive?
No, she's cute. Yeah,
Now,
she's
do
cute.
you find her attractive in the same way that you did in 2020 when you saw me during the pandemic?
I was going through a tough time with that. And
Me
like,
too.
Not as bad as me.
Really?
I'd rather fuck AOC though.
I don't see it as a competition.
I like
What is going
Dua Lipa.
on right now?
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. My daughter is a
I would.
Okay, what?
I don't know. I just think this is just a fading empire. It doesn't really matter at this point. But I wonder if the pillow's good.
a fading empire.
Yeah, of course.
That's what you see us as.
Yeah.
Your parent.
We hit a jackpot after World War II. We rebuilt Europe. Probably blew it in 1.5 generations. So the mafia.
I was trying to distract from what you were vomiting out of your face.
You're old.
Dude, he is so. Why is he so offended at that? God, dude, old people are so funny. Like, how old is Chris Cuomo? I mean, fuck, I'm old. But he's 52 years old. God damn, he looks good for 52. Fucking hell.
Older than me. You had Reagan was the president when you were a teenager, right?
Yes.
Okay. When I was a teenager, Bush was the president, and I fucking hated Bush.
Hey, why would you ever invest that in anybody else?
What? What is he saying?
They killed 1 million people. It's wrong.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good take from.
I don't understand why people don't.
I don't
fucking
love
hate
and
Bush
I don't
still.
hate. Here's what I don't like about it.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
I'm just telling you, it's an easier way to live. You're young. You
I'm not
probably
t-
haven't had enough pain.
I'm not gonna kill Bush, but like, come on, like they went to the UN and they made up shit to go to fucking war. It was wrong.
Listen, I agree. I never accepted the yellow cake thing. I lived it in real time. I went over there in real time. I felt the backlash from the American people, one of the greatest propaganda moves in my lifetime, 25 plus years in this business. We are railing on Bush for there having been no WMDs, weapons of mass destruction. And they come up with a great spin. I forget who it was. Maybe Ari. I forget. Stop
Ari
questioning. No. Now I'm not going to know his name. Because of what Ari Fleischer. Thank you. They come up with the following spin. Hey, this no WMD, this yellow cake stuff, this ersatz, you know, all that stuff. Stop saying that. You're hurting morale. The American people believed it, stopped watching the news. And you know what we started to do? I was at ABC News at the time. We stopped saying it.
Bitch.
We stopped saying it.
Why do you listen to them?
People turn you off. You will not keep saying what made them turn you
So
off.
that's my main question, right? Okay. There are 3 8 p.m. primetime slots, right?
No, but go ahead. This is your
So
supposition.
Tucker, we all remember he was this doughy bow tie guy debating Paul Begala on CNN. Everyone's like, look at this dweeb, right? And then he got the 8 p.m. primetime slot on Fox. To what extent is it the hand fitting the glove that he is the primetime anchor on Fox during the Trump administration? Like, and there are 3 different brands. You have MSNBC, you have Fox, and these are 3 different products. And to what extent does that distract from actually the purpose of like a viable third estate?
Third estate.
Fourth. Fuck.
That's okay.
Fuck. Can
Cut
we
that.
run that again?
Cut
I
that. Run it
crushed
again.
it.
Run
I
it again.
crushed it.
Run it again. I'll tell you. I'll back into the answer this way.
What's
One,
the third estate?
It's a very, I don't know. Nevertheless, of course, it's fitting the brand, especially and almost exclusively. And I started at Fox News, I started working for Roger Ailes.
He loved you.
He did love me. And I left there because I saw what it was and what I had to do to be there, and I didn't want to do that. And not that everybody at Fox is bad, but the brand is obvious. So Tucker has changed. Tucker was not always this way.
Right.
He is absolutely a character that resonates, but all of these guys on the right, it's transactional.
Showbiz.
But the problem is, that's not how the people at home are taking it. When you get people laughing, this is why I personally love comedy, and the most impressive comedy to me is where you get me to laugh at something that I shouldn't be laughing at. I love that. I love when you do it. Louis C.K. as a mocker of that.
I'll try one after this.
Please.
Okay.
Is that when you make me laugh at something that I shouldn't be laughing at, or that I don't even want to laugh at, that's genius to me. And that's okay because I know what's going on. These audiences don't know that when you're saying that Putin's actually a good guy and
I'm not saying
January 6th didn't really happen, I'm not supposed to believe
it did happen. It was just really funny.
So that's the danger, is that you meet these people and they believe it. And those Fox watchers are different in that they watch almost nothing else.
Yeah.
In cable, the amount of sampling, when I look at my minute by minutes, right? So now I'm at this startup, News Nation. But when I was at CNN, I would look at the minute by minutes, and the average watch time when we were killing it would be somewhere between 11 and 14 minutes. And every commercial, there was like a 50% reset. Let me see what Maddow's saying. Let me see what the crazies are saying on Fox. Fox viewers don't do that.
What he's saying is 100% true, by the way. He's saying what I've talked about this so many times. This is like backed by Pew Center Media Studies. What he's talking about is 100% correct. Like, all jokes aside, while you do that here, yes, even we do it, but also that is just like a normal habit of liberal news consumers versus Republican news consumers. 94% of Republicans get all of their information from one outlet. We've already seen all this, okay? Anyway, it's an important thing to mention. It's an important thing to address, because that's how you understand why Republicans are the way they are. No, it's not the what else is on Reflex. There's more to it than that. Liberals get a diverse diet of media. Conservatives do not.
They measure their viewership in hours. Everybody else is in minutes.
Yeah, because
okay?
the nursing home doesn't give them the remote.
No, there are young people there too.
You still like the news?
I do. It's not about like. It's about need. It's about the value of it.
When you think about
I can't be the only one kind of shocked about how normal Cuomo's being. No, Chris Cuomo has always been very normal. That's not surprising. If you've ever watched If you've ever watched Chris Cuomo's broadcast, he was like on CNN. He was always seen as like the himbo. I used to make those jokes all the time. He's like one of the more normal anchors. He also used to have on Anna and Young Turks broadcasters like regularly. Bro, glazing for a Cuomo. I used to love Chris Cuomo. Fucking, he's Jack, dude. You know, I have a soft spot for Jack boys, big boys, dude.
About your next chapter in your life, right? You know, why not just like not do the news anymore? You could do others. You could be like Mario Lopez or something, right? You're pissed now. You're gonna hit me?
No. What do you think? Does my face betray that?
I don't know. The news sucks.
The news does not suck.
The news sucks, bro.
No, you want it to suck.
The news sucks.
And the news, when you were
Think he got all that muscle in 28 days? Yeah, he was on the Nautilus program.
growing up, was what? Your favorite thing in the world? When was the news amazing?
When they let OJ get off.
That was great. That was a great day.
It was the best day of my life.
Were you even alive?
Yeah, of course.
Are you sure?
I remember the Bronco chase.
Look it up in Wikipedia. You don't remember the Bronco chase. You didn't watch it in real time.
Yes, I do.
What color was the interior in the Bronco? Wrong.
They showed the outside
Wrong.
of the Bronco.
Wrong.
What are you talking about?
What was the name of the guy driving? Wrong. I think silence is underrated on TV. Let's try it.
Of course I remember the Bronco.
That was
Al Collins,
AC.
his teammate at USC. Dude, OJ, hell of an RB1. 2,000 yards? Unreal.
RB1.
You dropped your ball.
I mean, what is it with this chair, man? It like pickpockets you.
Sorry about the chair. I'll get another one. That's all.
30 years I've had this wallet.
Really? Let me see.
Yeah, I carry this around with me in it. Here, I'll give you both.
What is this? I love the cops. In the time of,
I do love the cops. You don't love the police? Who keeps you safe?
who is this guy?
He was a writer.
He's good?
No, he sucks. That's why I carry around one of his quotes in my wallet. Please give it back.
Did your dad get you out a lot of traffic tickets and stuff when you were a kid?
No.
If I were you, I would have just been driving drunk all my entire adolescence.
Really?
Yeah, I would have been like, I'm the king of the world. I would have been Roger Clinton. Bill.
That was so New Jersey. It's not even funny. No, he sucks. That's why I keep him around in my fucking wallet. That is the most New Jersey moment, dude.
Billy Carter. You turned out great.
Oh, yeah. Life
You're
is
a
grand.
well-adjusted, great family man. So the mafia tried to kill your dad or not?
No.
Why are you filibustering? Why is it made up?
Is filibustering.
Okay, so what happened?
Do you know what that word means?
Yeah?
What?
You read the phone book in Congress so that black people can't vote or something? I don't know.
You like that one.
I don't know, some shit like that.
You are very funny, but you also make me nostalgic at the same time. And not
For
just
what?
because you have the same shoes on as my fourth grade nun, but because I
shit.
like the vibe of this is very Cabot-esque.
Yeah. That's what I'm going for.
Hey, what better standard of a guy who knows funny talking to people about a whole range of things than that cat?
He's not that funny. He was just good at talking to people.
He was good at making the other person their best version of themselves.
He wasn't dropping bombs like, I've been
Well,
doing.
you throw
Wait,
haymakers.
I'll do one that you don't want to laugh at, but
There's zero chance you can make me laugh if I don't want to.
okay.
But if you want, I'll participate.
Okay.
I love comedy.
All right. So
So the Fredo thing, which he's about to talk about again, that is the reason why we do the Italians are POC meme in here. Like, I've made a lot of Italian jokes throughout the years as someone who went to college in New Jersey, but the entire like, oh, hey, I'm fucking, you better not be calling me Fredo over here, motherfucker Marone. Like, that literally is because of Chris Cuomo.
And I'm a Friedland fan.
You famously said that the name Fredo was like.
Here.
Brother, isn't that your brother? And they use it as an Italian aspersion. Any of you Italian? Are you Italian? It's a fucking insult to your people. It's an insult to your fucking people. It's like the N-word for us. Is that a cool fucking thing?
You're a much more reasonable guy in person than you seem to be on television.
Yeah, but if you want to play, then we'll fucking play. If it's got something.
Yo, fucking hey! I know that my family hasn't been here my family's been in America for a very long time, but hey, as soon as I get fucking angry over here, I will fuck you up, dude. Yo, you called that the F word, my guy.
You want to say about what I do on television and say it, but don't perform me a fucking
man,
insult.
hey, listen.
What?
I don't want any problems.
Yeah, you're gonna have a big.
I didn't call you that.
You called me.
That was so awesome when he literally threatened to beat up that guy. That was fire.
Fredo. You know my name's not fucking Fredo.
I thought your name was.
You did not think my name was fucking Fredo. Don't be a liar.
I thought your
You wanna
name
be
was.
a-
Damn, he's backing down. My dude is like, this jabroni over here is fucking backing down when he sees a real Italian stallion over here. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
No, my name is not fucking
I'm gonna feed you
Fredo.
gabagool if you don't shut the fuck up. Okay? You fucking punk ass bitch. I love this.
That's so funny.
Wow, you've gotten more older in a good way. You look better now.
Like the N word for
Thanks.
Italians.
Yes, that was a mistake.
Isn't that actually just the N word? Because I hear a lot of y'all boys saying
because
that.
it's a different word. But here's what I got wrong.
You didn't
matters.
laugh, but that was pretty funny. You think that was funny or not?
I'd give you like a C minus.
No, because you were getting like you were like you
No,
thought
I
was
don't
gonna
do
be-
it. I'm open. I'm
What's
open. You don't see this.
Italophobic or what is it called?
In this country, you had a culture of oppression that was unique to black Americans. But I made a mistake that is a very common mistake, which is that all pain is personal, and if it matters to you, it matters as much as anything else. And that's not true. Now we have a politics where if somebody's worried that what's happening to them is unfair, it matters more than any other unfairness anywhere else. And that's what you see in all of our politics now, which is just who's worse.
Like, I think people, dude, I think people were like beaming on him, but I don't think anybody was like, oh, we got to cancel him. I certainly wasn't like, I don't know. I just didn't. Damn, good explanation.
What's more egregious? What's more offensive?
That's
I think
not a
Joe's
good
got it.
explanation at
Really?
all. He's fucking complaining about why people were quote unquote canceling him, which they weren't, because he got popped off on Fredo and compared it to. He wasn't defending it. He was admitting he was wrong for saying it. Yeah, no, that wasn't why he got canceled. He got canceled for defending his brother.
Yeah, he's sick.
Are you going to vote for Joe Biden?
I think
When you say he's sick, you mean that he's dying?
no. I think he's all said.
Or interests. It's like AOC. Reasons,
Oh,
but I
this-
think one of the main.
She wins the election. That's a NYC like. I think I fucked the president.
I find that you did in 2020 when you saw me during the pandemic.
I was going through a tough time with that. And
Me
like,
too.
We watched
Not
that
as
part.
bad as me.
Really?
I'd rather fuck AOC though.
I don't see it as a competition.
I like Dua Lipa.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. My daughter is a
I
singer.
would let her.
And she would sing Dua Lipa, and I love what she does.
I don't know her
some people will
songs.
say, "Oh no, too sexy, it objectifies." But I'm telling you, I watched my daughter, and her kind of resonating with the vibe, you know, and the empowerment principle of it.
I don't
But
know the songs.
I loved
but
it.
I would let her shit in my mouth if she.
Where does that come from? Seriously, where does it come
I don't
from?
know. It just came out. I don't know.
Where? Like, did you see that somewhere, or?
It wouldn't even be pleasant if she did
It
that.
absolutely would not be pleasant.
I'm just saying. I would do the worst thing ever to be with her. Ugh.
Right? I mean, there's
So
that.
why do they say the mafia tried to kill your dad?
That's where your brain goes.
Yeah, I'm just like I just want to know. I want to know why people are saying why is that on your dad's Wikipedia?
It is not on my dad's Wikipedia.
Literally.
Although if it were, it would make my point about Wikipedia. The reason they say it is that's the cell Mario Cuomo, the swarthy ethnic. Remember, it wasn't now. Now I'm just a white guy.
But this came out after he was in office.
But that's the point. He was cast as that always. When they used to describe my father, they used to call him swarthy, mercurial, hot-blooded, gap-toothed, all these different identifiers for ethnic immigrant class. And that mafia thing was fundamental to that. Why didn't he run for president? Oh, it's because he's a made guy.
But he said he didn't want to.
That's exactly the truth. You don't have to accept it, okay?
Because the Camorra were going to shoot
It was
him.
not the Camorra, and wasn't even a Camaro. It was nothing to do with the mob. He hated the mob. He hated mob movies. He hated.
What an idiot.
He did not think, this is the truth, and it's foreign to our reality today. My father did not believe he was good enough to be president of the United States.
Amazing.
And when you would say to him, but it's a relative assessment, Pop, you got to run against this guy, he'd say, no, that's for you. That's for him. For me, I have to think that I'm the best guy for this, and I'm not.
He wanted
That's what
you
it
to be
was.
the president?
No. I would never
Why
be
not?
a part of elected office.
Be funny.
You
You get a plane.
I like that. Why not? It would be funny.
Yeah, why
yes,
not?
if I were doing a bit, that's a good bit.
No, people like you. That's what I'm saying. People like you.
Some people like me, some people don't, and in both cases,
no,
it's often
even.
irrational.
But can I ask you another question?
Yes.
What supplements for the gym?
None. You know, I
Let
think
me
you
get
got to
a
be very
rundown.
careful with that stuff.
You don't take.
Do you exercise?
I'm gonna start again. I'm working too hard on the show.
It's paying off. I
Thanks.
got to tell you. I like it. I like the crew. I
love
like
you.
the setup.
I love
I
this
like
guy.
what you're doing with it, your vibe.
Uh-huh.
Are you going to wear this every time?
I got to get another suit.
I don't know. At CNN, I wore the same thing every night. One, nobody knew. Two, I became very identifiable as the man in black.
Is it true that Wolf Blitzer is wearing just penis out under the desk?
No. Wolf Blitzer, I called
true,
the
he's
captain
lying.
when I was there. He was the exemplar of everything we wanted to be. The guy works his ass off.
It's like a
and he's
Stallone
good
character.
man. I know. but
Wolf
he's-
Blitzer.
Except instead of being a cartoonish fool, Blitzer is just an earnest,
You're
good guy.
anti-Stallone?
Wait. He calls himself an Adam Ethnics? What the fuck? Okay, we'll get back to that in a second.
I don't love his characters.
So, Chris, I wouldn't hate anyone, okay?
You get easily offended, huh?
No.
That little pouty mouth thing you do.
Stallone's done amazing things for
slightly
us.
ajar.
For us, okay?
You put anything in your lips?
No, I'm just a Jew. Yeah.
Boy, you are.
I don't like your dad not liking mafia movies.
He hated.
He sounds like one of
mafia
those
movies.
Northerners judging us from the South.
No, he sounds nothing like that. What he is
He sounds like
an
one of those-
Italian guy who had to be called a mobster by people like you all the time because
I don't
that's
call
the
them
reference.
mobsters.
You really believe the mob tried to kill my father?
So you're covering up for the mafia right now? Inside job. You try to kill your dad? Menendez style?
He was a truly humble man. Beautiful guy, real product of his time, real product of the dream and the initiative of this country that you say is dead.
Well, I
He's
didn't
so
say it.
offended
You did.
by
You said
that.
it's like an empire in decline or some bullshit like that.
What
he
it is?
was.
He's still holding on to that, dude. That's crazy. My man is dick riding America.
All about getting a chance, working his ass off.
I think
Pressed
he's a
about
genius.
the
And we're
United
making people
States
like that all the time in
PR.
this country, more than anywhere else in the world. Now people say,
I
"What
don't
about
know.
China?" We have
That's ridiculous.
we have an explosion of potential.
That's,
What
that's
about China?
jingoistic
every
to
day.
say we're smarter than everyone else.
Jingoistic.
Just people are people.
Do you know where that comes from? That word?
From Jingo Unchained.
Oh God, he loved it. That's funny.
No, I am not putting down other countries by saying that what we're doing here is unique.
We have rock and roll. We have Eminem. We have dunking, crossovers. We do sick shit here.
We do whatever we want to do here. We're used to. And that is what the world envies.
The country, I don't know. The country is a country. It's just a country.
It's different than any other country.
Are your muscles for show or for go?
All works. I do no show. I do no bodybuilding.
All go.
All fucking go.
Chris Cuomo, everyone.
All right, let's watch the beginning where he says that they're ethnics.
My man.
Good to see you.
Jeez Louise.
Was it really 7th?
7th. I'm looking at this list right now. It's bullshit.
7th is bullshit.
Shepard Smith, number 1.
Number 1?
Number 1. Lester Holt, crap.
He's got a look.
Jim Acosta, come on.
Dogged. Great hair.
Nice hair. Michael Barbaro, that worm? Come on.
That's an inside job.
I'd love to see you in the
Oh my God, Michael Barbaro.
octagon with him. You think you'd kill him? That's my first question. Would you kill Michael Barbaro from the New York Times? No.
Try to keep that negativity out.
Have you ever done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah, for a long time.
You've trained.
Yeah, I could really fuck you up if I wanted to.
I feel that way.
What would Dick Cavett do with that?
He would be like, groovy.
He would have been like a dry
Oh, that's
aside.
groovy, yeah.
I'll be back after I change my pants.
I pooped my pants on the last show.
Did you?
We don't have to get into it.
Was it
Anyway,
nerves?
why are we talking about this right now?
Any type of gastric distress, ethnics will discuss it as long as they'll discuss anything. I'm surprised we haven't discussed 4 different remedies already.
What do you do?
The bismuth.
Oh, the bismuth?
It's called Pepto-Bismol. It's pink,
I don't
but
know.
it turns everything black.
I thought you were a newsman, not a scientist.
Next.
I guess
Ethnics.
I'm just feeling insecure about my body right now.
Because of the
I feel
pants
like
thing?
in the wide right now, it probably looks like Rock Hudson is sitting next to Fran Lebowitz.
I'm a big fan of Leibowitz, by the way.
Really?
Great eye.
Ethnics, he's saying like he's just not a wasp. Like he's not like cut from the English cloth. Like he's not English. That's it. I mean, it's a joke also. He's just fucking joking.
Great eye? Oh, for arts or?
Yes, Adam.
You've met a lot of people?
That's the job, brother.
It's not the job. I mean, like you came from a
Political family. You know, so here's the good thing about that. There are many good things. You meet people outside of this setting. So you meet them pretty much as they are. For instance, we just lost Harry Belafonte.
Yeah.
I know Harry Belafonte as, not just the singer, performer, advocate, but just the guy who loved my father, had like an odd connection to all things Italian, and would joke with my father about it all the time. My father loved him and revered him. So I got to know him that way. I became friends with his son, David, who was like a big brother to me. So I didn't know Harry. I only interviewed him once. That was the only time I really talked to him in character that way, although he was completely authentic. It's an
Were you
advantage.
in character? Is that what you were saying?
The idea of having no shtick, I have no shtick.
But to some extent, you're doing the news on TV every night. You
Yeah,
gotta,
but that's the mistake. One of the things I like about what you're doing with this is there's an authenticity to it. Sure, you say, oh, it's Cavett-esque, but that's what made Dick, to succeed with that name. Even back then, it wasn't a great nickname to have.
Really?
But the openness of just letting things be what they are is very unusual in our world.
What's the pathology behind a guy that chooses penis as his name?
Very secure.
Secure?
Or really hates himself.
You think Nixon was a good guy?
Good guy is an odd judgment. There are many people who did think he was a very good guy.
Don't you think like it is kind of par for the course of a political campaign? I'm not defending Nixon.
Breaking into something people's
It sounds like
offices?
something they always do.
No. But
No?
I do know why you suspect
Of course
that.
they
because-
spy on each other. Bill Belichick did it.
So we go from the presidency to the Patriot.
What the fuck? Bill Belichick did it.
Kind of.
Yeah, no.
Your father was in the pirate system in 1952?
My father was a hell of a baseball player.
Center fielder.
He was a center fielder. The highest
We covered the Iraq
paid-
thing.
recruit the year that they drafted him. Mickey Mantle used to tell a funny story. Mickey used to say it was the worst decision in baseball history that
It's actually I can't. Okay, let me explain something here. I am legitimately surprised at like how low key good of an interviewer Adam Friedland is. Like it's shocking in many ways. It's also even more shocking that this podcast has basically fucking over the course of 6 years evolved into this. Like it went from like, you know, dick jokes and cum jokes and like, oh, I'm gay lol jokes to this, which is wild.
they gave Mario Cuomo a bigger signing bonus than Mickey Mantle the next year.
Why did he get such a big signing bonus?
He had a ton of potential. He was really fast.
5 tools.
He was a 5-tool player, and he was fast and strong.
But he got clobbered. He got hit.
Glazing won't get you on the show, bud. Yeah, good. Then I'll keep glazing. Okay.
It's a little more complicated. They did not wear batting helmets then.
Idiots.
And he did get hit, and he'd been hit in the outfield by a bottle someone had thrown. So his
It was
already
anti-Italian kind of thing, no?
Yeah, just I don't know, anti that center fielder. But my mother, they were dating. He gets hurt. It's not like now where everybody is a nanosecond away from each other. She doesn't hear from my father. She suspects.
Gun to your head in a video game. Name the 5 tools of a baseball player, brother. I have no fucking clue, bitch. I don't know. Yo, dude, I was talking to a couple friends of mine, normies, about like bases, right? And one of my friends, I guess like, and it's weird that we're like adults, but he was like, oh, I got to second base. And we were describing like second base, third base. I didn't know how many fucking bases there were in baseball. I thought there was a 5th base. Like, I didn't even know how many fucking bases there are in baseball.
That he's down there in Georgia running around with all these ball players.
Yeah.
Sends a message known as a telegram. He gets the message, gets out of the hospital, quits, goes home, takes the signing bonus, gets engaged.
You know who else was in the pirate system at that time?
Blackbeard?
The pirate?
Yeah.
What, are you doing a bit?
Yeah. Does it work?
No.
But I feel like the
But
deadpan
then that wouldn't
makes
make
it.
any sense.
The deadpan.
He was a
makes it.
pirate from the olden days.
All right, let me try it again. Say it again.
You know who else was? It's actually, I'll give you a clue. Come on, bro.
Again?
Oh my God.
I'm not trying to. Okay.
All right. I'm
You
just
know who
trying
else was in the pirates farm system?
No, Adam, who?
Fidel Castro.
Really? No. You can look at me like that. It doesn't make it more.
Fidel
believable.
Castro. Hell of a ball player. I'm not lying to you. I
let's
respect you
see.
so much.
You sit like Dick Cavett.
Like a homosexual?
No, you said that.
Well, I mean, that's people say I sit like a homosexual.
Not this person. I think that you're very comfortable.
Me?
Yeah.
It's all a facade. I hate myself.
Listen, you have a problem with this.
No, I'm telling you, Fidel.
I know you're telling me. You just
Look at
happen
this.
to be wrong.
Look, he had with glasses too. That's pretty.
Who is that?
That's Castro.
Let me see this.
Hold on, I gotta find a better website. Dude, he played for the Havana Sugar Kings, incredible team.
In Cuba.
No,
Not
he
in the
played-
Pirates,
No,
the
he-
Pittsburgh Pirates system.
Fidel Castro, the Yankees and Pirates.
It's
Somehow,
always happened.
no, I should have had this on the cards.
I mean,
I
generally,
would've
if you're
had it
going to
on the
bring
cards.
something up on a TV show,
I'm just starting out my life as this. This is new. I'm not ready. Remember Elian Gonzalez? That was pretty funny.
yeah, no, that's he was in the Pirates system also.
Look at him. I just found out Adam is 36. Definitely thought he was 21. Is it bad that I find some of this fun, all of this funny? No. Okay, we're moving on from this. Okay, we're done. And no, dude, you can. It's fine. Oh, hey, I'm fucking. You better not be calling me Fredo over here, motherfucker Marone.